Hello and welcome to OT Over Easy. My name's Becca and today I'm going to be breaking down toileting, including the developmental milestones and when they occur. So let's crack on, shall we? Typical infants are obviously born with functioning bowels and bladders, but when we think about toileting as a meaningful activity beyond just voiding, the first skill to be developed comes at age 1. Where a child is able to express discomfort at being wet or soiled. To remember this, just think that 1-year-olds whine when they're wet. Ugh. They don't know when it's going to happen, and they don't know what to do about it once it's happened, but they do know it's not comfortable to wet your pants. So remember, at 1, they whine when they're wet. The next big milestone comes at age 1.5, when a child will sit on a toilet when placed there. At least for a little bit. To remember this, I like to think of a parent putting their little 1.5-year-old on the toilet like, okay, Timmy, time to go potty. And then this snobby little kid is like, I suppose I'll stay here if one has to. Because like, one has to kind of sounds like 1.5, like 1.5 years old. Look, I know it's a stretch, but when I'm studying, the more stupid a mnemonic is, the more likely I am to remember it, so I'm not sorry. So at 1.5, they still won't initiate toileting, but they will sit on a toilet if placed there. 1.5 will sit if one has to. Next up, at 2.5 years old, a child is able to tell someone when they need to go to the bathroom. To remember this, just know that at 2.5, they can say when they have to go. Shout out to my friend Tay for that one. So at 2.5, they can say when they have to go. Next up, the 3-year-old. By 3 years old, we're starting to get a hang of this toileting thing. They know when they need to go, they can sit on the toilet by themselves, they'll void, but they might need some help still with wiping, managing their clothing, and washing their hands. But how am I going to remember this, you may ask? Well, let me burn this one in your brain.
Do not hand me TP. I am only 3. Help me!
If you couldn't tell, I don't have children. Anyway, just remember at 3, help me with the TP. Because at this point, a child's getting there, but still needs help with wiping and washing and things like that. Which brings us to the 4-year-old.
Now that I'm 4, I'm gonna close the door because I don't need no help no more.
That's right. At 4 to 5 years old, a child has achieved independence in toileting. So just remember, at age 4, you can close the door because they don't need your help no more. I think the world really needed some more toilet-based rap. So there we have it, the major toileting developmental milestones. I hope this video makes learning them a little more easy.
You must help me.